RTS です。はい、はじめまして、こんにちは、こんばんは、スノーワールドです。今日はいつもよりちょっとね、早めの時間からやってますけども、いつものゲームじゃなくてね、ダンジョンズ3やっていきたいと思います。1と2はどうしたって話だけど、ちょっと前になんか安売りしててね、買ったのをすっかり忘れて放置してました。なので、ちょっとやってみようかなと。RTS だから、まあ、あんまり得意ではないけども。チュートリアルね。まあ。基本、説明書は読まないタイプなので、やっていけばわかるでしょう。
subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed, the absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its super secret laboratory. 'The great paladin Tanos, hero of the totally eastern kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Tristram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father. I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent! I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country. Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him. Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Janet.
世界平和さん、こんばんは。なんか久しぶりな感じがしますね。久しぶりか。
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of
ア
me.
ーカイブではなく
Who
生
does
配信
good
です。
is good.
Yuck. Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the
そん
south.
な謝られると困っちゃいますけど。こちらこそ。なんかごめんなさい。
Whumph! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world, all around it died. plants withered, animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
ツイストラムに到着してください。到達か。どこだそれ。
The shadow of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere.
Oh.
I trod in it earlier. For the darkness! I mean, for the light! Sorry. I'm still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature. But, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light.
さて、元の世界平和に戻るか。うん。これで元通り現状復帰ですか。はいはい。昨日アーカイブ見てたけど。なんかありました？
The shadow reached the entrance to Twistram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers. As long as it wasn't in the light, the shadow of absolute evil melded with the guard and took control of his body. Thus, it was able to pass through the
黙々とゲームやってましたね。
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate. The shadow's target was
コメン
close,
トなしで
so
ね、
close.
黙々とゲームやってると、
The dark
なかなか喋らんすよ
Soon
ね。
she would
喋れん
fight。on the side of
なんか
evil.
ゲームに集中しちゃうんですよね。
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be. もう光に当たっちゃダメなわけね。乗り移れないのそんなアーカイブ見なくても大丈夫ですよ7時間もある結構溜まってますねまとめは作らない主義なんで作らないですよ。動画編集がめんどくせえんすよ。
Stop holding the lantern in my face like that, boy.
The abominable evil had the shadow-possessed hero fight another hero. An amusing performance.
I have no need of any stupid lamp shining into me eyes.
いやいや、7時間も見たら大変なことになっちゃいますよ。いけないのか、こっち。ほぼほぼ無言プレイなんで。
In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Heroes, with lanterns, began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have,
音良かったですね。
and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
まとも、ちゃんとしたやつ、うん。
Open this orphanage in the fatiguing library for our goddess, and in the name of my father Tanos, I'm glad to see so many of
ト
you
リッ
here
ク
of your own
あ、なんか言ってましたね。
Finally, the time had come, and the shadow of the past is in the slow.
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly, and all of you with it.
What did she say?
Die! I will kill you all!
自動化
I feel the power
簡
within
単ない
me.
たずら。
It's
なんだろう。
over 9,000!
Unimagined powers surfaced in Talia, the black magic of the Dark Elves. She immediately began to unleash these powers of chaos upon the world.
I'll tear you to pieces! I will kill you all!
The Dark Elf raged through Twistrom's inexperienced guards. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy, which she released into the world as a focused beam, while screaming, Kamehameha! Meanwhile, in the fatiguing library, they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes. Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside as well. The narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clunking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the Dispatch Shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Twistrom. The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her the minion-wasting evil's new favorite henchperson. Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and Mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil. A dungeon heart, the cornerstone of any dungeon's power. Far away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor, Tanos, was on his way to the Empire's capital of Stormbreeze. Naive and trusting as he was whistling cheerfully to himself, with no inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds. Though he was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her.
今普通に内もものハッピーハロウィン見てた。
Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
はいはい。これはフリーゲームではないですね。なんか1000円ぐらいで売ってたんで買ってみたんですけど、パッと見フリーゲームっぽいですよね。
Twistron looked like the leftovers from a heavy metal concert.
What? What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Although, in a way, it was fun to be evil. Burning things, pillaging, and showing those nasty goody
The game logic internalizing evil had given
そうですね、
Talia
なん
an
かしっかり
assignment.
してる感じは
Out
します
there on
ね
the。surface were shamelessly good places in urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care of it. I and
何すんだ？
evil army.
Naturally, the strategically well-versed evil did not send its new general into battle alone. A dungeon had to be built, and creatures hired to provide her with a powerful army. Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac.
叩くの？ダメージ食らってますけど。ああ、掘るのね。基本 RTS だからまあ一緒だよね。
The grandiose evil's helpers had not been idle. Well, they hadn't exhausted themselves either, but anyway, there were now some research projects the researching evil could pursue. The new improved research menu, TM, was now available.
なんかお金どうしよういいのこれ。ここに捨てるとか。あ、ここにいっぱい溜まってんじゃん。これも掘るか。研究行動研究なんだ何を研究す
The
るの
new improved research menu, TM, opened and gave an overview of currently available technologies. At the moment, the selection was still limited, but that would change. After all, this evil crusade had only just begun.
これを作らんとこれがいけないな。ってことはそういうことね。なんか建てるの。七面鳥農場。金庫か。金庫。ああ、そういうことね。金庫。ちょっと狭い。もうちょっと広くしよう。L2 と四角、L2 と四角。こう。エリア変更ってなんだ。ああ、そういうこと。地上と地下ってこと。地上を侵略するのか。金庫いっぱい。 七面鳥なんとかって何？あ、食料ね。食料大事だよね。はい、ほれや。
Payday.
ちゃうねんって、まあいいや。こんな感じか？キャプチャースキポと、ああ、確かに。うん。てか、マウスでやりたいかな。コントローラー、やりにくい。これ何？これ何？上に攻めていかなきゃいけないから、なんかクリーチャー的なのを作んないといけないよね。どうやって作るの？クリーチャー。作れないんですけど。どういうこと？ダンジョンハート。魔法。軍隊か。ねえし、そんなもん。これ違うよね。そうですね。ツイストラムの残りの破壊、どうやって破壊しちゃいいの？てか、どうやって外に出るんだい、これ。殴るんじゃない？お、つかめた。ここにほかればいいのか。いけ。いかねえのかよ。なんだよ。違うな。あ、こいつだ。お前、違う、殴るなって。お、よしよし。お、いったいった。いったぞ。びっくりマークいけばいいんだな。もうのどかだね。
Blinding beams of light met the dauntless evil's creatures. They briefly squinted at the disgusting brightness. Finally, they grinned, satisfied. At last, they were able to carry the battle to the good people, and were not limited to protecting themselves in a dungeon, as is the case with other representatives of the genre.
Follow me, sons of Rohan. I mean, my vicious hordes. Let's get these tree huggers and wimps.
厳しい。これ一人で行っちゃダメなやつだよね、これね。待って待って、ちょっと待って。帰ろう。一旦帰ろう。 これどうするよ。研究、わかった、もう。これだ。違うじゃん。どういうこと？これか。もうできることはないけど。クリーチャー増えた。ゴブリンだ。多くだろ。一匹しか作れないの？お金がない。お金掘って。アーカイブ見ながら配信見て。すげえっすね。スノーワールド尽くしじゃないですか。器用ですね。
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
雲どこ？頭おかしくなりそう。ひどい。あまりだ。雲なんかどこにいるんだよ。雲いた。多くどこいた？多く。ダメだ。すべてのユニットを選択。近接ユニットを選択。R2 の右。いけ。やってしまえ。金いっぱい。やべえ。超金持ち。なんでこいつは動かないの？眠たい？お腹すいた？鶏めっちゃおるやん。飛んでった、鶏。鶏、ほれ。鶏あげる。勝手に食うのか。食わんのかい。すごい。金山じゃないですか。やべえ。全部掘っちゃえ。ここだ。すぐ出来上がるのこいつら。で、違う。こうだ。オッケー。で、そう。お前違うって、お前も行くんだ。
Evil will triumph. Who do you want dead?
こ これでいいんじゃないの？これ壊しゃいいのか。これか。
The armies of evil reach one of those disgustingly good places that had survived the destruction of Twistram. The ice-cold hand, I mean evil, would deal with it immediately.
Hasta la vista, baby. Take that!
一人だったから次元を
The
超え
little
てコメン
town
トしてき
of
た。
good was destroyed and turned into a hotbed of evilness. Cracks formed on the surface, and something, guess, evil rose from the depths. This evilness, in a practical spherical form, was the sweet lifeblood which flowed through the personified evil's veins. It stimulated the armies of evil and swelled their power. All this lofty blah blah without any impact on the game aside, it was another resource primarily or exclusively used for more powerful research. Delicious evilness flowed into the dungeon heart and filled it with power. New research was thus made available, which would help the dungeon to even greater power. The impatient evil immediately began to research something.
What is going on here? I feel a disturbance in the force.
The deeds of the conspicuous evil and its henchmen had not gone unnoticed. As a matter of fact, even a blind man could see the destruction they left behind them. As idiotic heroes do, they sent out a small patrol to scout the area.
Move out, men. Have a look around and report back to me. While I would love to accompany you myself, I'm currently, teaching myself to play the ukulele.
Take that, you worm! Ouch!
何どういうすんだよ。
Hasta la vista, baby!
ダメですよ。スノーワールド囲んじゃダメですよ。
Huh? The armies of evil here? Damn it all, how did that happen? Time to call out the heavy guns. Right, men, Get ready to attack in waves! Excuse me, sir. Wouldn't it make more sense if we attacked all at once? Where's the fun in that? Wave after wave, that's a strategy for real men.
Thanks to the enemy's limited tactical finesse, their destruction was virtually unavoidable. So it was time to decorate for the victory celebration, to get the beer and hire the orc dancers. Okay, maybe not orcs. I shudder at the thought.
They're going to be child's play. Leave them to me. I mean, hold them back and let them hit you while I deal with them.
ここか。ここどうやって行くんだ。すっげえ遠いじゃん。こっちからこっちからか。わかった。
Ouch! Ouch!
Hey, wasn't that Vinny's vegan cuisine? Oh well, no real loss there.
結構死にそうなんだけどこれ。
Hey, where does this lead? We should take a closer look.
The first heroes had discovered the not-so-well-hidden evil's dungeon and now entered its depths. Of course, the insidious evil had already prepared a despicable reception for them. At least I hope so.
Even if that's not the case, I will kill these ridiculous do-gooders myself. They will pay for mocking me over the years. Wait! Wait a minute! What am I saying? These are my friends. How can I plan their deaths?
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
おう。何めっちゃ攻撃されとるやん。めっちゃ攻撃されとる。ちょっと。あ、クリーチャー作れない。そう。その前に本拠地が危ない。ちょっとみんな帰ろう。早く。
The dungeon heart is being attacked. The second island of the good was mercilessly overrun by the strategically savvy evil's hordes and turned into an evil island. Soon, more of that exquisite evilness would be bubbling to the surface.
うわ、やばい。
Even better than in Dungeons
戦え。
2. Not to plug it or its fantastic add-on or anything. I'd never do that.
いやー、死ぬ。あ、よし。いけ。
It's payday.
何
There are
強いん
enemies
で。
in your dungeon.
あ、来た。新しいの来た。
No! I'll be back.
は、何が起こったの。もしかして外の人たち全滅した？こんだけ？そう。
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
I'm back in the game.
いや 置いた。すげえ危なかったですね。でもダンジョンハート状態。あ、回復するのこれ。あ、回復するんだ。やべえ。あ、ここに金庫作ればいいんじゃないの？なんでわざわざ運ぶかな。金庫作ればいいじゃん。これ。で、じゃあね、ちょっとさ、コードの強化。よくわからん。何をやったの？ナーガ。
The Progress Addicted Evil had unlocked some new research and immediately set about trying it out.
De? Oh. Ah, ナーガっていうのは体力回復するのか。ヒーラーね、ヒーラーね。オッケーオッケー。これ防衛を固めんとダメなんじゃないの？土偶がストライキって何の話？誰のことだい？あ、こいつか。お前か。何がストライキだ？ふざけんなよ。おい。ほら。この挑戦的だな。お前などこうしてくれるわ。一人で前線行ってこい。お前そこで守ってろ。金庫が足りないね。
By the goddess of light, what happened here? The whole city is in ruins. I
そう
drank
です
a
ね、
beer
牧場
right over there
鶏
just
育てて
yesterday.
ますから、ここで。あ、七面鳥か。いや、ほのぼのですね。これ眠たいって言われてもさ牧場でクリーチャー育ててますよ。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
なんでってお前あれ、あ、死んでる。集合じゃ何やってんの？弱えな。これ何したらいいの？次何したらいい？行動研究？これ以上何も研究することないんだけど。 ゴブリンも作ったか。ああ、もうすぐに。んで、すべて、違う、軍隊。
For the absolute evil!
選んで、通ればいいんだ。オッケーオッケ
Yeah?
ー。よし。どこ行きゃいいんだ。ここか。ここ渡って上に登っていけばいいんだな。そうですね、全員で攻め込めば余裕ですよ。で、違う、これ絶対ダメなパターンじゃん。ちょっと待って。これまた攻められて終わっちゃうよね。選択をキャンセルしたいんだけど。移動しながらわからん。もう行ってしまえ。これはさ、何これ。何これ。いない。どこ行った。
Bye bye, baby! We have conquered the last layer of good. Good is more or less destroyed. Ha! Good thing I switched sides.
In fact, the drooling evil had claimed all the evilness in these lands. Taking the rest of the camps would be a cakewalk, easier stealing candy from a baby. Candy from a baby? Simple, I ask. Ever tried it? The screaming and crying and fetching their parents and family as reinforcements, and those little beasts bite pretty damn hard. Not that I have any personal experience.
The ultimate, chaotic, absolute, whatever evil will be happy. I am. Father is gonna be so angry.
何この人たち。
Do you really know what you're doing? You wanted to be good. You had dedicated yourself to the light. Stop and really think about your deeds.
Can you please just stop with the golem thing? We already had too many Lord of the Rings gags in the last two games. Enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just
ミッショ
shut
ン
it,
達
good
成したんじゃ
me.
ないのこれ。あ、終わった。
And the destructive evil's army had
達成です
succeeded in
ね。
destroying Twistrom and the surrounding area. Good no longer existed in this land.
Oi! What the hell happened here?
Apparently, not quite all of the good guys were defeated. The dwarven King Grimly, an old drinking buddy of Tanos the Paladin, was just touring the country with his exorbitantly large army to ensure everything was in order. Thank God, the foresighted evil had provided for this contingency. The dungeon heart was charged with evilness and enough energy to act as a teleporter. For Talia, of course.
Oh, good. Then best, brave warriors, and stop them! Right! I'm out of here.
With a plop, Talia dissipated and disappeared to a faraway and safe place. The rest of the sacrificing evil's creatures looked astonished as their general fled, but only for a moment, as they already found themselves facing an unpleasant army of good.
This is the work of that damn pointy-eared wench. I always warned Thanos that those miserable dark elves couldn't be trusted. Criminals, the lot of them. But enough is enough. I'm going to find that shifty witch and use her ears as bookmarks.
クリアなの？わかんねえ。わかんないけどいいや。とりあえずなんかやれることが少ないから、ね、もうちょっとなんかいろいろできるようにならないと。指輪なし指輪物語。それはもう指輪物語ではない気が。
After her hasty departure, Talia now found herself a few kilometers, or miles, yards, or stone throws, depending on whatever crazy units are used where you are, away. She had managed to escape Grimly's forces, even if one or two evil creatures had to die. But hey, that comes with the job. The incredibly foresighted evil hadn't brought Talia here for nothing. The ancient Gehenna stones were nearby. Thanos once banished some demonic minions to hell and used these ancient magic relics to seal them there. Unfortunately, it was unclear how these seals could be broken.
I was there back in the day when Thanos banished the demons and sealed the stones. I can open them! But should I really do it? These unearthly beings terrorize the land and... Oh, shut up, good Talia!
So, you know how to open the seal. Excellent. Devious evil is obviously nobody's fool. It all feels like a real plan.
I just have to get through to the seals. Then I can open them. But I need protection from the elemental guardians while I do so.
Okay, that should be doable. Get Talia to the seals. Guard her while she opens them. First, however, it would definitely be a good idea to build a powerful dungeon in order to be prepared for any heroes stationed in the area.
各悪魔専用ポータル。
Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
何をしたらいいんだ最初。これが必要だよね。作業室。わかんねえ。それは作れということだね。出た雲出た。で、クリーチャーはどうやったら作れる？ああ、これか。あれ？ああ。鶏育てなあかん、まず。いやもう何戦ってんだよ。鶏小屋どこに作ろうかな。この辺。こう。お。
Where are you taking me?
死んでんのかあれ。もうなんだ。ここな、ここな。よし。なんかこう旗とか立てれんの。クリーチャー作ったらここ行け。あ、行動ってあるじゃん。何行動って。わかんね
There were disgustingly good places near the dungeon, which would look much better as islands of evilness instead, especially since that evilness could be used for new technologies.
What is that unbearable place
Oh,
doing
look,
right
it's
in
pretty
front
good.
of my dungeon? Disgusting! Creatures advance! Destroy that thing! Oh, are you sure you want to do that, Talia? Shouldn't we sit down in a circle and talk about it one more time? Are you still here? Honestly, can't you see I'm busy destroying everything that is good? I don't have time for this disassociative identity order nonsense.
Stop doing the Therese and Jeanette thing.
え。どうやったらクリーチャー作れるのかな。さっきどうやったっけ。あ、これだ。これ作ったんだ。あ、できた、クリーチャー。あれ。あ、
It's payday.
There's something funny going on around here. My knee is itching where I caught that arrow. Men, check it out.
The presence of Talia and the conspicuous Evil's army had not gone undiscovered, and the first miserable heroes were already on their way to the dungeon.
Where we will, of course, welcome them appropriately. Move, you lazy dung beetles! Get ready! You always have to be so unfriendly? I mean, really? Can't we just talk about this? I know this really good psychiatrist and... Don't force me to hit myself!
Yes. As our protagonist sank into one of her disputes with herself, the heroes spread across the surface. There are enemies in your dungeon.
来た来た来た来た。来ちゃった来ちゃった来ちゃった来ちゃった。
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
でだ。作業室に建設。作業室。お金が足りない。お金が足りない。もっとお金掘らないと。 でかいな、おい。ちょっと狭いな、作業室。拡張工事が必要だ。お金でクリーチャーをそうですね、雇用って書いてあるんで雇ってる感じですね。命がけですね。なんだこれ、なんか出てきた。どこ運ぶのこれ。何はわからん。果たしてお父さんかどうかも怪しいですけどね。これで警備室。これ地上に進行しないとこっから先は作れないのか。クリーチャーももう増やせない。どうしよう。ダメか。これなんだこれ。
A vortex could now be built. This excellent room makes it possible to create direct access to hell by means of teleportation, or the gun from Portal, in order to hire funny, or sometimes not so funny, demons. The very curious evil soon began to build one of these vortexes.
この辺に作っておこうか。わからないから。
Enemies have
来た
entered the
来た
dungeon.
来たよ来たよ、みんな来たよ。こいつこいつこいつだよ、こいつ。おい、どこ行った、おい。R2 と右、R2 と右。
It's payday.
オッケーオッケーオッケー。それいけ、やれ。弱えな、おい。瞬殺じゃねえか。んで、もう隠れ家。あ、ここで寝れるのか。寝室ね。それは飯食えるところの近くにあった方がいいんじゃねえの。ちょっと待って。ここを広くしよう。 これは失敗したな。やり直したい。埋め立てる。埋め立てる。ここはね。で、こう埋め立てる。こう埋め立てる。そうでしょ。
Your little snots have uncovered a
なんだ
dragon's
なんだなん
nest.
だ。ドラゴン。なんか来た。なんか来た。よし。行け。働け。え、何？いやいや。どこ行くお前たち。え、なんか怒ってる？めっちゃ怒っとるやん、この人たち。ちょっと待って。こうでしょ？で、こうして、なんで死んだの？あ、めっちゃドラゴン歩き回っとるやん。おいおいおいおい。おい、ちょっと待て。ちょっと待て。ストップ。一時停止。一時停止ください。一時停止ください。まあ待て。まあ待て。待て待て待て。ここ埋める。ここ埋めれないのか。ここ掘るでしょ。でしょ。ここはキャンセル、キャンセル。ここいいんだって。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
眠たいのね、君たち。君たち眠たいのね。ちょっと待ってくれるかな。寝室、寝室、寝室ここに作ろうか、じゃあ。うん。他の部屋と近すぎます。ああ、そういうこと？わけわからなくなってきた。 なんで作れないのか。また死んだよ。ダンジョン喧嘩が起きました。どういうこと？まあいいやもう。いや、ちゃんと寝室作りましたよ。寝室作って、あ、死んじゃう。ちょっと待って。穴掘って、埋めて、もう埋める。埋めれない。ここ埋める。穴掘る。穴掘る。埋める。ドラゴン強えな。これで入ってくるでしょ。こういってこういってこういって、これでちょっと距離が稼げるんじゃない？ちょっと寝室広くしようか。クリーチャーを増やす、クリーチャーを増やす、クリーチャーを増やす、研究、これ。お金がないじゃん、お金が。金がねえ。いや、もうほぼ鉱山並みの過酷な労働環境ですよね。まあだいたい上から画面見てる時点でプライバシーなんかないですけどね。ちょっとお金がない。もうちょっと待って、準備整ってないから。どここいつか。はい。はっ、ゴブリンがじゃあオークが一人もいない。びっくりするわ。金がない。
Your creatures have inadvertently dug into a
また
dragon's
ドラ
nest.
ゴンの巣？もう無理だから。どこ？いたよ。参ったな。どうする？これは違う。
The first vortex was finished. Here, demons could be hired or resurrected after their inglorious death for a tiny fee of mana.
Mana?
そうです
But I
ね。
don't have any mana.
That's true.
なんでこれドラゴンで戦ってんの？あれ？
Luckily, the Gehenna stones produced
ちょっ
exactly
と
that. What a
ちょっと。
wonderful coincidence.
なんで寝室作ったのに誰も寝てないの？なんなの？なんなの？なんなの君たち。
Payday.
で、違うんだよ。俺はね、罠を作りたいんだよ。罠を。地上に進行しなきゃダメだ。思い出した。よし、行くべ。こんだけしょっぱいなぁ。どこに行けばいいんだ？ここだ。俺はここに行きたい。何？
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
なんだ？ダンジョンハートが攻撃を受けてます。嘘でしょ？解決した？した。
Delicious evilness dribbled into the thereupon feasting evil's dungeon. This could be immediately sacrificed to the excellent idea of completing one or two new research projects.
ついでにこの辺もやっとくか。大砲強えな。大砲やべえ。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
なんだ。どこ？あ、これか。違う。
Defend the dungeon heart.
は？おお、なんだこれ。なんだ。うわ。一匹しか作れないの？待て。よし。帰ってこい。やべえ、もう何をしたらいいかわからない。あ、これ勝手に戦ってんじゃん、こいつら。
Men, take a look at this. There's something strange going on here.
A local patrol unhappily stumbled into the area of the Gehenna Stones. They wouldn't leave without a fight, just the way I like it.
Just the way I like it.
Wait a moment, I just said that. Are you trying to steal my lucrative narrator contract? Back off! I know where your car is.
And stay down!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
もうちょっと待って、違うんだよ。寝るとことで、 あれ死んだ？
I'll be back.
おほほほほ。ちょっと待って。
Defend the dungeon heart.
いやー、ちょっと待て。おほ、やばい。お、クリーチャー。
I'm back. Ow!
やばいやばいやばいやばい。
The homicidal evil had researched the Tinkerer's Cave. This perfidious room was used by the even more perfidious creatures of the Horde to build deadly traps and sturdy doors out of boring old toolboxes. The adventurous evil was keen to try this out right away.
手動なの？自動じゃねえの？なんで作れないのこれ？ターミネーターの名言がわからないんでなんともですけど。食事どころ作っとかないと。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
もう知らねえよ。ちょっと待てよ。どんどん来るな。どうする。誰も働いてないじゃん、ここ。誰が少ないんだよ。労働者が足りない。
The dark power fills me.
あ、金脈が枯渇しましたって。金がないじゃん、金が。金、どっかにねえの？あった。あった。お金がないと雇用できないです。ああ、ドラゴンいるじゃん、こんなとこに。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
うい。こいつだけ？そう。もうお金がない。お金がない。意味がわからない。どうしよう。ちょっと待った。いや、 ゴールドがない、ゴールドが。あ、何こいつらがいると先進まないの？ちょっと待ってよ。クリーチャー、クリーチャー。よし、よし、やれ。やばい、来た。
Defend the dungeon heart.
Ah!
よしよし。ねえ。どういうこと？あ、罠を作らんと設置できないのか。そういうこと？でけえ。どこにつくんだよ、こんなの。イカ系屋の洞窟部屋にだけ建設。イカ系屋の洞窟部屋っていうのを作らなきゃいけないの？
Payday.
どこだ？ねえし、そんなもん。これか？あ、これか。よし。なんでこれ。お金がない。お金がない。お金じゃない、ゴールドがない。どうする？どうする？
The first Tinkerer's Cave was finished and appeared solid enough. Soon the creatures of the Horde would gather here voluntarily or under the threat of beatings to build dangerous traps for unwary heroes.
この金庫はもういらない。いらないから、ここに金庫作ります。で、
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
は？誰が攻撃してんの？それ違うやつですね。干し芋は作ってないですから。ここに通り道作っとけばいいんだ。んで、おいで。違う、掴むなよ。違うって。そして 内ももステッカーあったら買うわそんなものはないですよ。もうむしろ自分で作りたいぐらい。誰か作って。無駄に広いなここ。何これ、びっくりマークついてる。何これ。金庫狭。やばい、お金がじゃない、もうゴールドが足りない。何このびっくりマーク。これこれ進むとなんかあんの。なんかあった。持ってた。何このびっくりマークもわかんねえよ。んで、これじゃない。
There are enemies in your dungeon.
もういいよ。でけえな、おい。でかいな、おい。ここでいいや。
It's payday.
なんで戦わないの君たちは。ストライキ中かよ。寝室が足りないんだな。寝室が足りないんだ。これが邪魔なんだよ。で、ここを寝室に変えると。金庫が遠いんだよね、多分。金庫が遠いから、ここに穴開けたらさ、どっちに進んでいくんだろ、あいつら。多分、こっちの方が遠回りだけど、でもないな。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
ほえー、ちょっと待ってよ。なんか強そうなのいるじゃん。これがね、遠いんだよ。これいらない、ここ。 金庫遠いな。ここ金庫にすればいいのか。ここ金庫にすればいいのか。こんなにでかい金庫いらへんわ。で、この金庫をなくすと。で、お金は回収。どうしたらこれ働くんだ？わけがわからんぞ。え？ああ、それぐらいの大きさがいるってこと？わけわからなくなってきた。これなんだ？敵が接近するとダメージを与える致命罠。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
違うんだな。どこに設置したいんだこれ。
Sure showed him.
Ah, 回復するの遅いな。
Payday.
だいぶどっかにゴールドないかな。あった。
Enemies have entered the dungeon. The exploring evil's little snots had discovered a room in the underground.
これか。拾えるのか。よし。罠出来上がってる。いいんじゃないこれ。 これなんだろう、この本は。クリティカルボーナス。クリーチャーのクリティカル確率がアップします。これもお姉ちゃんだよね。お姉ちゃんどこ？お姉ちゃんどこ？お姉ちゃんいない。お姉ちゃんどこ？あ、いた。君にあげよう。あ、いいや。あ、ドアもできた。クリーチャーを作りたいから、これよし、そろそろ地上へ進行しよう。よし違うって、おい。よし、君たちで行ってくれ。さて、どこ行けばいいんだ？これか、ここか。違うな。ここか。これか。どっちだ？どこだ？ここ行け。ここだ。おー、いいんじゃないのこれ。寝とんなこいつら。爆睡じゃねえか。おー、ついにゴールドが尽きたかこれ。この辺ほったら出てくんじゃねえの？よし、これほっとけ。全滅した？もしかして。
There are enemies in your dungeon.
しめしめ、来た来た。That's a good. おお、こうか。おほー、いいね、いいね、いいね。おほ、強い。ナイス。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
あ、壊されちゃった。あれあれあれ。この辺にもう一個。
Payday.
いや、これはいかんな。まずいな。違うな。まあいいか。 あれ作ってないじゃん、こいつ。シックベイ。すごいやられてんだけど、こっち。やっちまえ。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
こはあ。まだこれ作れてないじゃん。よし、ナイス。さあ、これ負けるかな。いけた。よし。
Why is there a pile of rocks here?
Why are you wearing a mask? Wait a minute. The rock pile? Oh, I'm sure it's nothing important. We should just leave it alone.
今は何もできないか。おお、こんなところに金塊が。というか、なんで誰も働いてないのここ。なんかすごい静かなんですけど。
Payday.
The first Gehenna stone is very close. Soon I will destroy it. Tanos will be beside himself. Ha 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 ha!
Ah, タリアと共にって書いてあるもん。タリアがいないとできないんだ。タリアどこ？タリア。
Come on, me!
いらっしゃい。
Everything good must die. Ow!
Apparently, there were a few elemental guardians who were not particularly pleased at someone fooling with the stones. They threateningly turned towards Talia. Of course, the defense-orientated evil would protect her at all costs.
Talia, what are you doing? Why did you turn back to evil?
Father... Father, I don't know. I keep trying to turn back to good, but a part of me... God, just shut it, you weakling. Tanos, you and your minions always look down on me. Grimly insulted me without you ever saying a word. You drove me to this.
My child, that is not true. Look inside yourself. There's still a spark of good there. Let it guide you. And not this...
Whoops! Looks like I accidentally tripped on a cable or something. Unfortunately, Tanos could not continue to talk to Talia. What a pity. Undeterred, Talia continued to work on breaking the stone seal.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, of course. Ha. Soon the seal will be broken.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
あ、行っちゃった。あららら、あららら。なんでこいつら作らないの？
The seal is broken. Oh, what have I done? May the goddess forgive me. Are you still here? Oh, come on. Can't you pour your heart out somewhere else?
While Talia was occupied with herself, again, the seal was completely broken. Several portals to a strange world opened in the dungeon. From them, a few extremely committed demons immediately sprang, ready to serve the releasing from exile evil. The Gehenna stones contained a ruthless and mighty magic that not only supplied the dungeon with mana, but was also very dangerous. This posed no problem for the danger-loving evil, as it was far away. Besides, the magic was only supposed to affect the heroes. With the patience of a fox, the insidious evil now waited for a few heroes to test this ruthless and powerful magic on a few unsuspecting guinea pigs at the cost of a little mana.
どうしたらいいんだ。もう一個これ作ってみるか。
It's payday. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
ああ、手遅れ。手動、ほんと困る。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.一旦帰ろう。作業ユニットがおります。作業ユニットは何だ。わからん。もしかしてここで作業する人はゴブリンじゃない？よくわからんな。え？わかんねえ。 There are enemies in your dungeon.
何これしたい？そんなもん拾うんじゃねえよ。
For evil!
Payday.
Tanos must die!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Showed him.
は、お帰りなさい。一本消費お疲れ様です。そんな大して何もやってないんで、そんな消費することもないですよ。あれもうこんだけしかいないの？嘘。めっちゃ死んだやん。
Defend the dungeon heart.
それはなきにしもあらずですかね。まあ可能性が全くゼロではないですからね。ってなわけないじゃないですか。
Defend the dungeon heart.
えらいことになっとる。えらいことになってる。ああ、それはある。それは可能性としてだいぶありますね。
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Bye-bye, baby.
いやー、正直これしんどいな、こっから。全然進まへんやん。っていうかもう串待っとるじゃん。うん。セーブしよう。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
いやー、なかなか面白いんだかなんだかまだよくわかんないけどはい、とりあえずなんかやることいっぱいすぎてもう追いつかないですね、処理が。マルチタスク欲しいな。シングルタスクなんでね、ちょっと一度に一遍のことが起きると対応できないですね、完全に。というわけで今日はダンジョン3をやっていきました。いつのゲームなんだろう、結構古いゲームだと思うけど、まあ 1,2 年ぐらいはね経ってるゲームだと思うんですけどね、まあ、それなりに楽しめる、暇つぶしにはちょうどいいかなっていう。だからゲームのゲームと間にゲームみたいな、ちょこっとずつやっていこうかなと思っております。というわけでね、ここまでご視聴どうもありがとうございました。世界平和さんは今どっか行ってるかなあ、お疲れ様です。はい、ご視聴どうもありがとうございました。はい、そういうわけでね、ダンジョンズ3今日はここまでとして終わりたいと思います。もしよかったらね、チャンネル登録よろしくお願いいたします。それじゃあどうもお疲れ様でした。ではでは。